Let me tell you the reason that inspired me to invent the Tour Striker Training Club. I'm a golf professional, club professional, teach on the range, love to help my members. Had this gentleman in Reno, and he was new to golf in his mid-60s. And I gave him a series of lessons, and every swing he took, without a little chip, because teaching impact and little short swings isn't that difficult to teach, but all his full swings had this look where he would fire and fall back, and his weight would be on his right side, and he hit a lot of top shots, obviously, because the golf club's going up when it gets to the golf ball. When he did hit it well, it was going high and short, and of course he really loved the ball sitting up in the grass or perched up in a tee because he was trying to get underneath it. So it dawned on me one day, I had this Jerry Barber shankless golf club. It was a 7-iron. And I went to my cart barn. We had a grinding wheel there, and I ground off all the grooves below about the 4th groove on the club. Made it totally rounded face, not too dissimilar to where the Tour Striker is right now. Well, our next lesson was about a week later, and I met the gentleman on the range, and I showed him the product. I showed him the ad hoc club that I ground off in the cart barn, and I said, I want you to hit this. And he looked at me and said, well, how can I hit that? And I said, well, let me show you. And I made a pretty typical swing, and my club head to ball impact alignments were in such a position that it made the ball take off and pretty much fly normal, even though it was this ground up golf club. And he kind of got puzzled. But instantly, I saw a little light bulb go off with him. He realized that all the while he'd been using the tool was incorrect, and it just took a split second for him to go, aha. And he didn't hit the first one perfect. It was a really challenging version. It was actually probably more challenging than even the pro. But I saw something interesting with him, with that little prototype I made up. The swing didn't go this way anymore. He understood that he had to get that elevated leading edge below the equator of the golf ball. So instinctively, intuitively, I saw this gentleman present a golf club completely different than how he'd been doing it in the past. It was amazing to see this golf swing go from something that was a total cast where his weight was on his backside to a completely different look just by changing his intention. When he realized that the tool, well, the way he used the tool didn't work properly, and all he had to do was try to adjust the tool, his golf swing got better instantly. And that's what led me to dig in and really try to put some time in to develop the Tour Striker products. I really think this stuff is going to help you. Once you understand how the tool works properly, it doesn't matter what body shape you have. It doesn't really matter how you swing it. As soon as you understand how this works, how you're supposed to deliver it to a golf ball, you will adapt. It may not look like Ernie Els or Tiger Woods, but it can look like Jim Furyk. You can apply a golf club to a golf ball well with a few basic concepts and the right intent.